All right, let's see if it's actually working. Ziggy, I'm so glad to see you. It's been a minute. And we're just getting everything kind of set up here. A really neat, what do you call it? What, I guess it's, what does he call it? Like, retro horror synth music. I'll turn it down in a little bit once we get things together. Good morning, Dragon Dancer. I've never listened to this playlist before, so we're gonna see how it goes, but it seems pretty interesting. So, we have been having some internet issues, and I see a couple of skips and lags, so hopefully that'll stop as we stable out a little bit. Kayla, good morning. Slayla. Good morning. I'm gonna get Rookie here to go around and light candles and stuff here in a minute. It is a dull, rainy, and cool day here in Florida. It is gorgeous out to me. The chill in the air, light chill. Don't have to have the air conditioner on for once, which is rare. All right, I think we're going here on the charcoal. We get that going, and I think we getting some things lit. It's been a busy week this week. We did a lot of maintenance on our fish tank, so we got that. It's pretty cool. We did get our fish tank set up and going, which is nice, finally. We had a 210-gallon tank that had Oscars in it, and unfortunately, they hit their end stage life. They've been kind of forever for places, so they're no longer with us. So we're combining all of our freshwater tanks into one. We had 3 fresh, now it's 1 fresh water tank, and then we had the 1 saltwater tank, which we're keeping. So pretty exciting to me. And I can't see chat just yet. I'm lighting some candles here, but I will be back with it in just a momento. That should be good. Because it is a dark and dreary day. All right, let me catch up. All right, missed you too. We're glad you're here, Kayla. We'll have a little fun today. Probably a relatively short show. We just have so much to do. We're getting lit in here. Yes. That is awesome. I'm jealous. Jealous. Dragon and Ziggs. I'm jealous. I don't know why I just said Ziggs. Ha! I'm gonna blame it on my contacts because I can't see shit. Alright, I'm gonna reset my bit rate here and see. I don't think we're having any more lagging, so that looks good. Let me know what you think about the music. It's a different type of white bat audio. It's like a different, what do you call it? Playlist. Yeah, that. So very exciting. Man, it is nasty outside today as far as the rain. It's a little bit much. At Rookie's request, we are going back to doing our corners, calling the corners. Guys, there's a in S. Connolly's book, well, many of them, she refers to DuCont's demonic oleum and oils. And there's one that I made, and I am telling you, oh, the shit smells so good. It's like transformation in a bottle. Like as soon as I smell it, I just completely flatten out, and I feel like ready to do what the fuck ever. Like strong and relaxed at the same time. It is so cool. I don't even know how else to explain it. But oh, it smells so good. Let's see. Grabbing some sage leaves. We're using out the last bit of our sage. We haven't been purchasing sage just because we don't need to. We're trying to do more local stuff, right? We'll be switching to some other more readily available things, but we just had so much sage, there's no point in wasting it. But it is my feeling that Rook is going to need some extra of this. Especially, we might need to put some in the bathroom, I'm just saying. Yeah, and it's raining here, like it's pretty hardcore since late last night. It's been raining a lot. Alright, I turned the music down a little bit. Let me know if that's too quiet, too loud, what you guys think about that, because it's loud on my end. But yeah, so we had an amazing night last night at the Kava bar with some really good friends, some really awesome conversations. So super excited about that. But yeah, we wanted to do our motorcycle ride today, which we still might do, but it is nasty out. We might take the three-wheelers out instead, the Rikers. Because they're a little more stable in the rain. We're a little bit more comfortable with them as we're learning to do all the stuff we do, you know? So, yeah, fun times. I may jump in Discord after the show today, but we have a little bit more maintenance we need to do in the fish tanks, which is a lot of work, so I'll be doing work while I'm doing it, but I might hop in for a little bit. I know, oh my god, Heilung, I cannot even begin to tell you how jealous I am, and I know we need to continue to try to figure it out. Like, I don't know, the work is giving me a little bit of trouble with getting the right time for that. I want to see them in concert so bad. Oh my god. Seriously. Jealous. But yeah, it's definitely rainy here. I forgot what I was talking about. I'm a little scattered today. Not in a bad way. I feel good about it. Just a lot in my head. A lot of good stuff. So amazing conversations last night that we went through with some friends, and hopefully we'll see them today in here. But regardless, new good things and good conversations to really get things moving in your head, right? That's what it's all about. And good morning, Tabby. Welcome, welcome. Might not be able to go to the beach, but
well, that smells really good.
We'll
sage?
We'll definitely be going, or not definitely, but likely going to be hopping in the pool, because, you know, it's cold out, and when it's cold and rainy, but the pool is heated, it's actually really neat. It just sucks getting out. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, trying to watch a movie in Discord this afternoon if it works. I know we've tried to set it up with Ziggy like 15,000 times, and we always end up petering out after one or two times. So
yeah, we must try to do a movie today.
We are going to really, really try to do a movie today, somewhere between maybe 4 and 5. Yeah, I think if we can, maybe a little bit earlier. It depends.
Good morning, Twisted Chaos. Good morning, everybody. Bonjour. Buenos dias. Magandang umaga. And that's all I know how to say good morning.
Wale mi amiki.
Vale mamiki? What is that one?
I don't know what mamiki is. Wale mi amiki. Or vale mi amiki. It's Latin for hello, my friend.
Ooh. Wonder Woman.
Kelvin,
I'd like to watch
hello.
that again.
Yeah.
Hey, Kayla. Ooh, it's cloudy up there, too. It's snowing here.
Over there.
It's snowing where Dragon Dancer resides.
I hate that. And it's in April, isn't it? Dragon Dancer High Lung is not going to be touring the U.S. in foreseeable future, but they have a show in Milwaukee. I'm pretty sure it was Milwaukee.
She got tickets.
I want tickets.
No, she got pit tickets.
I don't care if I'm in the nosebleed section. They say that High Lung in person is a true ritual experience. Like, you leave altered. Finn, we're not going to play this today, Bubby. So like I said, tons of different people, tons of different beliefs in here, but we are going to be doing our corner call like we used to. I don't know why we stopped. We did, but a good way to just call in and have some balance recentered in our stuff. So we're going to do that, and then we'll get video going, and then we're going to be talking about isms.
Isms.
All kinds of isms, and maybe get into binding a little bit and rituals to limit things that are affecting us that we don't want to affect us.
That would be nice.
So, you want to start, or do I have to start everything?
Nope. I can go.
All right.
Hear me, friends and ancestors from the east. Hear my voice carried on the air of clarity and truth. Watch over us as we cast our circle of safety and love.
See me, friends and ancestors from the south. See my flame of passion and creation seared into the energy of the universe. Watch over us as we cast our circle of limitless possibility.
Feel me, friends and ancestors from the west. Feel my love, fear, sadness, and joy, washed into the waters of the rivers of compassion. Watch over us as we cast our circle of connection and motion.
Reach me, friends and ancestors from the north. Reach my feet and hands, the earth in my toes, and the work of my fingers. Watch over us as we cast our circle of the earth.
Know me, friends and ancestors from the ether. Know my intent, know my heart, and know my spirit. Watch over us as we ask you all to join us in perfect love and perfect trust.
Hear, see, feel, reach, and know that the circle is safe, the circle is sacred, and the circle is cast. All right. Oh, I am so slow. I'm getting there. Hi. Oh, God, your shirt is bright.
2 in the front and 1 in the rear.
Oh, I could have worn mine.
Yeah, you should have. We want to ride our Rikers today, so that's why. In case it's too rainy, I'm wearing my shirt.
I have waterproof pant covers and waterproof liner, so I can go.
I can go too. I don't mind getting wet in the rain.
I bet you don't. If it was just a few degrees warmer, I'd be out dancing in the rain, because that's something I need to do.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That is pretty freeing. That's pretty fun.
Maybe if we get our heater and put it outside, we can do that. It's just a little chilly.
We could do this.
But it is nice to have a heated pool for that. But the Rikers are so much fun.
Good morning, her own witch.
Her own witch. Good morning.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. We got a lot of stuff to do today. Like a lot packed. A lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
Some errands to do and all that jazz. Blah, 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 blah.
So what you been reading?
So, I don't remember if last show we talked about me finishing the Temple of Set. Dance in the Rain, yes.
Woo.
Always. Finn, who are you talking to? Draco. Finn is gathering up behind... Oh, he just jumped off. He's gathering up all the toys, putting them in the chair, and then yelling at all the other dogs who go near it. Because he's special. So yeah, I finished the Temple of Set. Like I said, I don't remember if I mentioned that the last time We were on the show, like we had the show. Do you remember?
No, I don't believe we did not mention that.
There, I think that's a good compromise on the music because it's getting a little too loud for me. Sorry guys, I'm just putting everything up so I have everything where it needs to be and I can find it as we go. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, I finished the Temple of Set. If anybody's interested, Bradley to give you the ability to see. You can put that in between. Hold on, chill out. Between the bee soap and the white is where things will go.
So like this?
Yep. See? If you do that, right? You'll get perfect.
Sweet.
So this is the Temple of Set. I know we've talked about it quite a bit. Sorry about the color. We've got our rainbow lights on behind us, but that is. Let me pause that too, so we're not overusing video. That is the book I recently finished. I will tell you, there's so much in that book that speaks to me. It's, again, not a perfect answer for the things that are in my heart and my mind, but something about the way Don Webb writes, and Michael Aquino as well, with such a passion for specific knowledge and background and, science and just going for things.
Hey, Manny.
Manny! Hey, the 10 years is a good roll.
That's a good run for a computer.
Yeah. So, actually, the first Left Hand Path book I ever read was called Uncle Setnock's Guide to the Left Hand Path.
Yes.
And great book by Don Webb. And so when I got the Mysteries of the Temple of Set, I didn't realize it was Don Webb, and that he was actually, one of the heads. I forgot what they call it, the magisters or whatever of the Temple of Set, and which is Michael Aquino's breakaway from Church of Satan. It leaves behind the Satan and puts in a lot of other stuff that just really is speaky and makes sense. So very good book. It's a long read. It's got a lot of words into a little bit of space, just like he does in all of his. But I'm telling you, anything by Don Webb, and I know Kelvin, you've heard me say it before because I think you've actually know him. But he, the way he writes is just it makes sense, and the way the Temple of Set works in most cases is very comforting in a way that it's strong but still. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, I really, really, really love the book, and I really enjoyed learning about Temple of Set. I really do believe that this is a path I'm going to dive much deeper into. So that's going to be my work on it. Yeah, Uncle Setnock is Don Webb. Setnock is his name in the Temple of Set, which I also never put together. With Michael Aquino, who's wrought in Set. But very cool stuff. Highly recommend this.
So it's a 100-page book, but it's like reading a 400-page book. You got to really chew on this stuff.
Right, you have to really chew on it, and it's a lot of words and a page, and there's no pictures, So it was hard for me to read because there's no pictures. I'm kidding. But there's maybe 40-ish pages about Temple of Set, and then the rest is clarifications about different things. And now I'm getting ready to go into the volume 1, which is the actual teachings.
You want to show it? Did you move it? Or no, not yet.
What?
Oh, it's down there, the big book.
Yeah, it's fine. Because that's not what I'm reading next. But yeah, so good. COS and TOS, absolutely. I will tell you, the Temple of Set speaks to me so much better.
Yeah.
Because it's it really is. It's dropped the need for an adversary and really just focused on the growth of the individual through deity and deification and self-growth and all that stuff. So it's just amazing. Now I'm reading the same as Rook.
This is what I'm reading as well. About halfway through it. Satanic Scriptures.
It's fine. The Satanic Scriptures. Just trying to get through all of these now. I'll be honest. I like this book better than Leg of Wardens.
Yeah. What was that?
I don't even know, but
Satanic Testament.
Oh yeah. I hated that book.
That was a rough read.
I don't like the way he writes. I don't like his style. But I still want to inform my practices and stuff. It is very clear to me that I am not a Satanist. After reading through a lot of this stuff, It is also very clear to me that I am definitely left-hand path.
Yeah.
But just not Satanist specific. Although there's some really good stuff in there, there's a lot of stuff in there that I don't like, and that really pisses me off to a point where I can't reconcile them based on my own beliefs of humanity and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's got some good, great stuff in it too.
It's got some good things. I think after this one, I'm gonna move on to another topic.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But I definitely left-hand path is a good strong. I feel connected to that, but not necessarily.
So what are you reading?
The Satanic Scriptures.
Exactly.
So after that, I've got a couple different things to read. I feel like there was something I was going to start, but now there's something else I want to read.
I know. It's always something new.
Yeah. I love to learn about anything and anyone and everything, any path. So.
Yep. We watched a video this morning on the Quakers because somebody in our friend group has been really kind of sharing stuff about it, and it's freaking awesome. Like, I really like it.
Fascinating. So I ordered it, of course. Thank you to the friend who's on here. It is called.
Yeah, we don't call anybody else out unless they call themselves out. So
this
just
book,
for the record, we're not being coy.
Oh, where is it? It'll arrive Tuesday. This is a book called The Quakers, a captivating guide to a historically Christian group and how William Penn founded the colony of Pennsylvania in British North America. What I've been hearing and watching and learning has been fascinating.
Yeah. It was an 18-minute video this morning that went through it, and it was Twisted Chaos. It was almost exactly the stuff that you shared with us last night. It was very neat, and now we're interested and need to read more, so I'm going to read it after him.
Like, I think, like you said, if I had grown up that way, I probably would still be one.
Yeah. We were watching this morning. I was like, you know what? If I had been in that church and grown up that way, I probably would have still been in that church.
Yeah.
Just because of the way that their thinking is, which is very cool.
A Quaker group was set up in the booth next to mine during a festival last fall. Nice people. They like my radical herb stuff. Made me want to learn more. Oh, yeah. That's cool. Her Own Witch.
And I don't know if it's changed yet, Her Own Witch, but I'm pretty sure the UU Fort Myers congregation, aren't they still building that joint building on the land? Like, that's still the plan, right? And that there was a joint, it was a Quaker center, but they were going to have access to us in the Grove. And I mean, even though we haven't been to the services or cup stuff, we're still members and still going to stay members, so we need to go to the land and hang out sometime.
You know, and again, reading this,
but it was
the
very
Protestants and the Catholics and whoever else,
just assholes.
That part of the Christians, not all that were just persecuting and literally prosecuting people. I don't wish any harm, but I hope one day that these people wake up with an emptiness in their life and a realization that they were on the wrong path.
They won't.
And that they're devoid of any joy. I mean, that, and not all, but the jerky ones, I hope they just wake up empty one day without being hurt.
Yeah, I mean,
but a wasted life. That's what I wish for them, to feel like I've been filled with hate and judgment, and it was a waste of my life. And there, I said it. I put it out there. That's what I hope. Cheers. Do you agree?
No.
You don't agree?
I wish that they would find their way and figure out something out that gives them more joy, so there'll be more people on this earth that can get along with each other. But sure, that's another way to look at it.
We don't always agree, by the way.
We can always do that. That's so funny.
Okay. So I really am in the need of a sound, like, healing type thing.
Yeah, you know, we're not engaged as much anymore. I don't think I'm not getting emails anymore, which,
more social herb events and English and Spanish, the UU. Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so let us know, because we'll go to that stuff.
Thank you, Kayla.
You don't have to go home with Kayla.
I'm just saying. I don't want them to be harmed, but...
I'm pretty sure psychosocial harm is harm. I wish you to wake up with no joy. Lord of mercy. Now, if they actively are shown the way and then they refuse it, then sure. So yeah. Well, you know what? Heroin Witch, that's very interesting and a good point that I didn't really think about. But I wonder if there would be a way we could talk to Brandy at the Botanical Brewing, and when they do their stuff, that would be a neat class to have there. She would be into that, I think.
Oh God, she would, and that would be great. And
It's very low key, but it's neat.
Well, Heroin Witch knows because she does the other one. So.
Oh, I forgot that. Yeah, the one in downtown Fort Myers.
Hey, come to the Cape Coral one.
Ours is better.
If you might.
Yeah, Cape Coral Botanical is cavaculture. It's better because we're there. But I'm just kidding.
It's pretty awesome, all of them. But yes, I like the Cape.
I'm the one that was telling you that the Fort Myers one is good, and you're like, no. So don't try to change your shit now because people are watching.
Ooh, Rage of Fury. Oh, Furry! Where's Furry? Hey, Furry!
Hi, I exist. Yay, Furry Rage exists. Exist at the level you wish to choose, sir.
Just wish everyone the day life they deserve. Oh, yes, I love it. It's either a blessing or a curse. Very good.
That's the way to do it. Where did we see that again? Because you used to say that all the time.
Oh, I have a shirt that says "Have the day you deserve."
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna start telling people that. Good morning. I hope you have the day you deserve at work. I'm gonna do it this week. Hope you have the day you deserve.
I might go a little bit from there. I hope you get today what you give. Nothing's happening, y'all. Nothing.
Oh, Ziggy! Ziggy! We were just talking about
Ziggy's been in since the beginning.
Really? I didn't see her. Hey, thank you.
Ziggy. See, I paid attention.
The day you deserve.
I like that, yeah. Have the day you deserve. That's definitely... We need to do more t-shirts like that.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. So today, our topic we put on the books is...
Isms.
And?
Well, my topic that I wanted to talk about, and maybe you all have different experience.
If you say bindings, I want to punch you because that's the topic that we decided on. Don't act like it's yours.
Bindings, and not in a harmful way. So I've got this thing going up.
And not leather and whips and chains either.
Leather
although
and
that's
whips.
Okay. We're just not talking about that today.
Spit to my mouth. Rook, keep up. Keep up. Well, I didn't get to greet Ziggy properly with a greeting that she deserved.
That sounds like your problem.
So I rectified it. Try about the movie thing.
My old lady
she'll be home by 4 p.m.
My old lady had 2 cars and I wrecked them both. Use wrecked them in a sentence.
Wrecked them.
I wrecked them both.
Ziggy said 4 p.m. Central Time. That would be awesome. That's my not leather.
So that's 5, right?
Right.
Yeah. So we wanted to do a horror movie today. I don't know if we want to do a silly one or not. Right?
We can.
I'm always up for those.
I'm good for that.
We did watch Sharktopus finally too, by the way. That was funny. But
Candidates for harm. So I'm excited to hear what. Oh yeah, I really want to learn. So I've got a person at work. It's really, I don't need harm for them. They're just so freaking draining. It's really kicked my ADHD up and reactivated into another level. And so I've got to do something that just
that's okay, Ziggy.
shuts all that tones that energy down to where it's affecting me. But if it continues, I'm not against harm.
So we'll go back to the isms and start with the talking about binding, I think. So
yes,
I've done what I consider binding is it can be protection, but generally speaking, when I'm doing binding, it's binding other things to other things and other people to other things. And the goal is not always harm for me, but it's preventing harm to me when something's being done.
Protection.
And it's maybe where I can't get to it or do something about it very specifically. So, for example.
Thank you, Kayla.
Yes.
Awesome.
So for
Thank you, Manny.
Yeah. No, we will do that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one, Manny. I've seen that before. Freezer spells. The only thing that worries me about freezer spells is what do you do when the hurricane comes and your ice melts? Does the energy pick back up, or do you have a process that, like for us or for me? That's the one thing I don't use the freezer magic thing for, because I feel like ice freezing it is too temporary.
Well, hopefully they'd have moved on. So I'm hoping by then.
That's true.
I'm also getting a broom.
Yeah, the spells and magic only works as much as the other person lets it, you know. But one of the most recent binding spells, which has been a while that I have done, was not for harm, but I think it probably did cause a little bit, and it was somebody who wouldn't roll their mouth about me, so I did a tongue binding and a tongue lash, which is a little bit of candle work, a little bit of spell magic, a little bit of chant, and some sending out energy, and then a little bit of manipulation of making sure that there's somebody that connected us that knows that that magic was done, who I knew would get it back to them. So they knew it was done. So I know they knew. Didn't hear from him again forever. I haven't heard from him since.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and that's been 2 years since that one. Haven't needed it since.
Stick them in a jar. Yeah, interestingly, we did something, what was it, a couple years ago with the sour jars?
Yeah, mine's still sitting on the freaking counter.
Mine's still in the bathroom, I think. We're supposed to bury them.
Yeah, we have to bury them here somewhere.
So we've done that, the sour jar where we put what some of your...
That's not really a sour jar. That's a witch jar. That's different.
It was for...
We did a witch's jar for protection, yeah.
Energy back.
And I know, look, this is funny because I'm going to go back to the interview I watched with with Kayla.
Kayla!
I did piss in my jar, just for the record.
Yeah, me too.
Just throwing that out there. And she'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Really good interview with Melvin, by the way. I think that was Melvin. 99% sure. My brain is not functioning all the way. But it's a really good interview that he did of her.
I would like to watch that.
They talk a lot about stuff. Yeah, it's really good. I watched it on the plane the other day. I download and watch them. But yes, and the for the protection witch jar we did, and I put lots of rubber and broken glass and sharp shit and all that kind of stuff in there, because
safety pins, thumbtacks.
Yeah, anything sharp so that so it would stick. Huh?
I'll be right back.
Ma, come with me, little Dobby. She's my house elf.
Oh, my foot's hurt.
But that was not even really a sour jar. That's more of a witch's bottle, actually. They just did it a little differently. Now, sour jars we can talk about. I a friend of mine online who used to come in the channel a lot, and I haven't seen her in quite a while. Had some really neat sour jar spell stuff that she did, and I really enjoyed those. But the binding I did was a little different. It involved me creating a sigil connecting the other person to me in a very specific way, so I don't share all the details on that, but that with a connection on a candle. And then I waited until we were probably about a 3/4 moon, so the moon was waning towards a new moon, and I lit the candle outside. I was in I think I was in Atlanta, and I went outside, and it was windy as hell. And I lit the candle, and I had a little chant on there that I said over and over, and I burned the paper, let the candle go down, and then when the candle was down, I put it in I kind of laid it out and just stomped the shit out of it, because I don't want harm to come of them except for when they are causing harm to me, and get my name out of their mouth was the premise of that one. Because, yeah, I don't mind harm if you're harming. Like, I really don't have a thing about that. Hot foot powder. Oh, I've never used or done hot foot powder, but I've seen actually you, Manny, talk about it. So I don't know where it was, but I know we've talked about it, and you had mentioned that, but I absolutely would do it if it's necessary. I like mirroring spells too, which is kind of how I do my binding spells, especially if it's somebody else I need. Like, I don't want to bind somebody up completely, but I want to bind their tongue whenever they go to say something about me that they realize that they can't and they shouldn't. Thankfully, I haven't had to use it much, but that was one way. Another way that we've done binding spells, well, I've done binding spells. I need Rook wants us to do some together, which we will do. Is the mirroring part, which is whatever level of nasty somebody's sending you, if it's inappropriate, and if you deserve it, you should get it. But if you are undeserving and they're just being shitty, then they will get back everything that they're sending, and it will stay off of you. And that was a mirroring spell that we've used. Again, I keep saying we, 2 Pioneering Pagans, but he's never done one, I don't think. But I have to tone him down a little bit. I mean, he can do whatever he wants, and if he chooses to do it differently, it's fine. But he'll go off and write to, I'm going to bind her tongue so that she stops saying shit. I'm like, yeah, but you need them to talk to you because this person has to engage. So you need to be very clear about what you're binding. Yeah. Exactly. Send it back undeliverable. And that's exactly it, man. That's what I usually do them for. I don't know that I've ever done binding for specific like protection. I have practiced with protection bubbles. That sounds so unicorn vomity, but it is what it is, right? Sorry, I have to turn very specially because I have a passenger right here. Ma, are you happy? Because it sure is not helping my arm feel better. Yes, that is very important. Kayla, this is specific intent and being exactly what you want to happen. I'll tell you, like, even in the little chant that I did, I put stuff in there like, I don't want any, and I did it in a different way, but ultimately to be very clear that I don't want this person to be hurt, and I don't want harm to come of them except for when they're putting harm out. They need to get it back because this person was spreading some shit and really nasty talking me to a lot of people, and it stopped.
Oh, baby.
I've done a binding jar, which is a little jar that because I like doing little jars and having little amulets and things to hold on to. So we'll take one of those little teeny jars, smaller than this even. This is just a little mini like 3 ml oil jar. But we'll take one of those, and I'll put some herbs in it, baneful herbs, things that are hot and caustic, and then I will intent with it and put in what I want to happen, and then I will wrap it in rubber bands, like over and over and over, so that it's bouncy. And then I'll carry it with me, and whenever it comes up in my brain that something is happening or that person might be thinking about me that I want to cease or that behavior is occurring, even if I'm in person with you, I'll just reach in my pocket, I'll grab the bottle, and I'll think about it. It's like, okay, shut up, and then my behavior changes, which changes theirs,
and it directs the flow.
So that was another one, cool. Which I like doing the little bottles. I do them all the time. Like that's my favorite thing. If I'm gonna have a hard conversation, like when I had to lay somebody off. I do one with lavender and keys, and I'll put little key symbols on it and have little keys to carry around with me because when if I have to lay somebody off or fire somebody, even if it's deserved, I still want to give them a key to get to their next place so that they can find what's right for them. So I always include a key when I'm working with somebody, especially when it comes to work.
Hi, Joy. Good morning.
Joy. Good morning.
Sister Joy.
But yeah, the lavender is, to keep me calm because I don't like doing it and I feel bad. But the key is to make sure that I'm putting some energy out there so that they can unlock the next door. Because maybe it wasn't right for us, or maybe they didn't do anything wrong at all. And I don't want anybody to not be able to survive.
I like that a lot.
Even if you're an absolute bitch and crazy and psycho and I can't stand you personally, that doesn't mean everybody else does. You have people that love you. You deserve to keep your stuff. So I don't know. I'm weird with that.
I really like that. That resonates with me.
I love keys and gears. I'll use images of like gears and sprockets because I like mechanical stuff. Prime is next door. I'm just hoping they don't come here because everybody's gonna go nuts. I don't think I'm waiting for anything.
They do look appealing aesthetically.
Yeah.
Manny. Ben says hello.
Oh, yeah. And the gears, like if I'm stuck or if somebody else is having a block and they're asking for help, I use gears to help get their gears turning. I like a lot of symbolism, a lot of sympathetic magic, but I like tangible things to hold on to because it reminds me of what it's for. So yeah, very cool. But that's kind of the binding stuff for me, in a nutshell.
So I've got some things to ponder and look at.
Right. So you might
choose something for me that's after reading y'all's things.
Yeah, you might write the behavior and the topic of content that's bothering you that somebody else won't stop doing. Yeah. And then add a line of the content that you think that could do more of, and then give them the key to unlock the box that will open that door for them. Yeah. You know, that's something that you could do. Or the gears, to get the gears turning so that they can get their process.
Yes, peace and open doors to somewhere else. Go forward to another place and leave us alone. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's right. That's good.
You know, the idea, I'm sure other people have done it too, but the idea comes from watching The Exorcist and movies like that. When they're trying to exorcise something, they always have to have a vessel for it to go into, right? So you've got to give it somewhere to go next. So I'm not saying people are demons, although that's probably potentially true. You really want them to go and have a vessel to go to and a place to go, and it just helps. To me, it helps the magic. It's like you can't shove something through a door if there's no room on the other side for the door to open. Open the door for them so they can get out of your hair. So, you're making my arm tired.
Look at this handsome prince.
Look at this one behind you.
Hey, buddy.
This long-haired chihuahua that's between us, behind us, when he wants,
yeah, they can see.
He jumped down, but when he wants to be pet, he bares his teeth. It's so weird.
Ooh, dragons!
Oh, yeah.
Dragons!
Yes, we are in the year of the dragon, actually, and exciting.
Let them float away with the wind. Oh, I really like that one, Tabby. That's cool.
Definitely feeling the dragons around right now, for sure. Hey, chill. It's just a person. I don't know where he's going, but he's walking far with a box.
Huh. Maybe here. I could have ordered something last week that's due today by 8 p.m.
Oh, Lord. Well, if the dogs get loud, I apologize. Sorry. Hey, Tina. Tina barks like she smokes. She has a bark as if she's a smoker.
Go check it out, buddy.
No, it's Amazon. I don't know why he walked in the rain to deliver a box. See, look at him. He could have just parked his car. But anyway.
Joy wants to... Y'all should talk about dragons.
Yes. Absolutely. I'm in the role, or in the mood for dragons, the time of the year for dragons. A lot of people talking about dragons. We've been looking at our dragons. They've been speaking to me up front. Green man is prevalent as ever.
Well, hello.
Green woman is showing up as prevalent as ever, and we've been doing a lot of dragon work. I did my dragon Reiki 1 too. I need to do level 2 still.
I love my scaly winged babies.
Scaly winged babies. Oh, and we're getting ready to rehome our gecko. Speaking of scaly winged babies.
Yeah, we're not giving him away. We're getting him a new home.
Oh, yeah, should be clear. We're getting him a new habitat.
For here. A nicer one. Hey, baby.
Yeah.
I've not known much about dragons, but I'd love to hear y'all and learn.
I enjoy using the Dragon Tarot a lot. We have quite a few of those.
Ooh, Falcor.
So, yeah, we should chat. I'm home this week. I'm not traveling, so I'm local. Next week I'm out. And the week after I'm out, but this week I'm home. So, very cool. So yeah, we'll have to hook up. Yeah, no, I know I said it the wrong way. We're getting him a much bigger, appropriate habitat as we are condensing the 3 freshwater tanks into this single 200-gallon tank. It's just one tank. So, yeah, Kayla, that's awesome. I know there's somebody in here who is looking for a back dragon tattoo also. It's the year of the dragon, I'm telling you. It's going to be something. This is an absolute action year. You know?
Ooh, and reptiles.
Manny, there's only one other thing that I would like to get reptile-wise, and I just don't know if I'm capable until I don't have the ferrets anymore, which they're getting up there in age. They're 4 or 5, and, you know, that's about the lifespan. of a ferret. So when they're no longer with us, I might trade them in. Not trade them in, but might get a beard.
I'm gonna put y'all in the back.
It's just because the guy's running.
Hey, it's okay.
I want to get a bearded dragon.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't
Hey,
knock that
she's
over.
knocking all the rocks off.
BG, back up.
Ma,
Back
see
up.
these guys. Why don't you mind your own business? My petite, mind your own business. Anybody, anybody else have any comments, questions, thoughts, ideas about dragons? It's a good time we can talk about that if anyone wants to comment on dragons. Or binding of your own that you want to share. So we'll pause since there's a delay before we move into isms.
Very many things. I would love to hear and learn about you guys and your dragons.
Yes. We've started the year off with a discussion at the Kava bar with the gentleman talking about the Chinese zodiac over the year of the dragon and learning a little bit about that.
Oh, her which recently got a bearded dragon. Oh, that is so cool. They look like they're very personable, like very sweet
That is too
creatures.
cool. Yeah. I'm interested. I worry if getting another animal that I'm going to be gone 4 days a week with, Rook is going to be the one that would have to take care of it during the weekend. That I don't like.
Maybe.
I don't like putting that off on somebody else. So we'd have to get to there when some other things happen. But it is nice going down to just 2 fish tanks, though. That I'm really happy about.
Oh yeah, we do have some beautiful dragons Joy made. Well, that is true. It is this year, so that would be nice. Come here, hey.
These guys. I
You
swear.
guys or something else. Something else.
So I don't. I have slowly been learning dragon
Witchy guy.
tarot. VG, you're gonna have to go to a different place. She's knocking the
VG,
rocks
back
off,
up.
and that is a very expensive rock.
Back up. Back up. She can't get out, I don't think. Come on.
She can go forward. She's just
Come
being
on,
a
VG.
stubborn bitch.
Come on.
See?
There she goes.
Told
Okay.
you.
There you go.
Now don't eat the rock on the floor as I know you're wont to do.
Hey, baby.
Oy vey.
That's
I
over
did
there.
spend some time with
Get it.
Odin's Eye Tarot for a weekend and did a study with him on the Dragon Reiki level 1. We've done Reiki Master, twice actually. And so I'm learning that with him, which is very neat. I don't spend enough time doing it like I should. I want to spend a lot more time really focusing on that. So that's something that's coming up. But yeah, Mystic Manny definitely works with dragons. I know Dragon Dancer obviously does, but I don't know that I will ever say that I am a dragon mystic or work with dragons in that way, but I do think I need to pay more attention and be more engaged with dragons and dragon magics. That's something we should be paying attention to. So that'll be good.
And this was also, what did we hear when we went to about the Year of the Dragon for this year? It was on a video we watched. It's about be aware of your criticisms of others, of yourself. This year is to limit that.
Yeah, limit that and don't limit that. Like, it's a year of action and forward motion and movement after lots of preparation, which I thought was pretty cool. And yeah, the quite a bit. So that's okay. It's just come up. It has come up a little bit about working with dragons and being the year of the dragon and how dragons are talking and are we listening, and we need to spend some more time doing that. Maybe if we haven't done it or if we can come up with it, Dragon Dancer, you can hop on one of our shows and talk about it more. And Manny too. We'll do one from our desktops and bring in some people to talk about it, because that's not something I can talk about. Like, I don't know enough.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh yeah, and Joy, I did them as well. I did the augurs the way that you had shared, and so far it has been spot on too. It is very cool. So yeah, that's gonna be something. Oh, furry rage, not yet. It's coming soon. Coming soon.
It comes up.
I swear to God.
I love it.
Yeah.
Hugs dancer.
Oh my gosh.
Joy.
So
That's funny.
is
The back is terrible pain. Oh. Why is okay, yeah. I heard that was really a rough area. As these out expensive but worth it. Oh. Yeah, I heard the back is pretty rough.
Well, I'm sure more of the spine, because I have some on my back and they were not bad at all. But I don't have anything on my spine. That's where I'm a little worried. But I'm also kind of chunky and padded, which probably helps.
Ooh.
The worst for me was around my nipple and my central chest.
Ooh.
The solar plexus. I haven't had anything worse than that yet.
Numbing cream, definitely. For sure. Ooh. Drag down slowly. Ouch. Sound party. Not.
Yeah, if you want to do what is it? Hooking, hanging?
Nope. I do not.
Suspension is what it is actually.
Nope.
So let's talk about isms.
Isms.
Oh, we will still get it. We'll be good. I'm definitely gonna do tattoos.
Oh yeah.
Isms. So what do you think about isms?
So what do you mean by that? Because I was interested to know.
There's a lot of isms in the world of occult and spirituality. There's Protestantism, Catholicism, Christianityism. I made that one up. Those aren't the ones I'm talking about, though. The ones I'm talking about are just like theism, deism, polytheism, monotheism, animism. Those kind of things is what I wanted to round the show out. Atheism, yeah. The show out is a discussion about isms, because there are so many isms, and sometimes those isms help us understand each other, but sometimes they set us apart in a way they shouldn't. And I thought that it was a good topic because of the things we've been going through a lot lately. We can have different isms and still be on the same page, right? So I never, well, I don't know that I've done it in one place. I know I've done it in pieces, but I wanted to share my isms.
What are your isms?
And then Rook share his isms, and then if anybody wants to share their isms, so we can talk about it a little bit. So my isms are paganism.
Paganism? You share that one.
And paganism, that's, I do fully believe in our need to regather into the circle and to the cycle of the nature that we are part of, that we work so hard to distance ourselves from, and re-engaging that. So that's my paganism, my hearthness. Getting back to the hearth, despite having all my techie stuff that I love, that connection when you're standing barefoot in the grass with the full moon, there's nothing like it. You can't. There's nothing better. Like
that's what everything comes down to me. Anyway, all the stuff that is modern and that we love, like that is cool. I mean, I guess like what it comes back to is just naturalism.
Well, I think the important part for that is recognizing that those are coverings that we're wearing. Those are extras that if they're gone, are we still happy? And yes, we would be. That's an ism thing. Yeah, your pronoun isms, Rage. I like that. So that's my big ism, paganism. I am atheistic, so theism means I believe in God or God energy.
Theism, yeah, I agree.
Polytheism, because I do believe in many gods. Animism, as I believe that everything has some type of soul connection. But I also believe that all of those deity, soul connections,
Santaism,
energies,
Hail Santa,
are no, I forgot. Yeah. Oh, they're all part of something bigger. Is it one thing? Maybe. Is it the all? Probably. Is the all the same as God? I think so. So is that real polytheism? I don't know. But when I call to a specific deity of a specific thing, I do not believe that deity is fully separated from the all thing. So that's my isms. Polytheism, animism, paganism, witchism, because I do witch work. I'm starting to go away from witchcraft. I like witch work.
Witch work?
Because it's not always crafting. It's not always craft or power. Sometimes it's just sitting and taking in, and that is witch work to me. So witch workism. Those are my isms. I might get into sessionism, which is from the Temple of Set, because I really enjoy how they do session stuff. Agree 100% her own witch with the paganism, socialism, not political socialism.
Oh.
Herbalism, very much so. Oh, I like empowerism. That's a new ism.
Empowerism. That's good.
I like herbalism, but I'm not fully great at it. Yeah. Witch work.
Witch work.
What are your isms?
Well, definitely paganism, theism,
Chihuahuaism.
Chihuahuaism. I had a couple, and now they left me. Paganism, theism, activism, I think. What would be a ism for eclecticism? That would be for me eclecticism, because I like to learn about
Witch work.
all different paths.
I call that witch work. It is because
eclecticism.
Yeah, I'll call it eclectic. Definitely. I don't know if eclecticism is a word, but that's an ism. It's an idea.
I like to learn about anybody's path, and I like hearing about it. And probably even more so, maybe the ones I don't agree with, I enjoy as much hearing about as the ones that resonate with me, because I just like to learn.
I'm with you on that.
Knowledgeism. It's not a word, but
Gnosis.
Gnosis.
Gnosis. Yeah.
Scholarism.
Yeah, and the really cool thing about isms is they can change and they can mean different things to different people, and they don't have to. But isms are good things to talk about, I think. Scholarism. There's a word for it that I was trying to think of that the Temple of Set uses. Not scientism, huh? So, before we go too far, I saw Kelvin. Your left-hand philosophies, absolutely. I forgot that one for me. I don't know if it's LHPism, I guess. But your Satanism, Luciferianism, and Sinisterism. I've heard of 2 out of 3 of those.
Demonism.
What is Sinisterism?
Ooh,
that's not something I've heard before.
Sinisterism. I like the word. Yeah, what is it? What does it mean? Environmentalism. That's a couple of isms I really want to work on.
Kayla, I really like how you write that. That makes a lot of sense to me. The eclectic part is the taking from many different religions, which we are absolutely part of and agree with. That works so well. Scholarism. I gotta think about that one. There's a word for it. It's driving me nuts.
Catch up. I missed.
I know. I've been trying to keep you on track, and you just kept steamrolling me over it. So you're welcome.
Well,
instead of reading that, you can just listen. You'll hear it. Annoyanceism.
You'd miss me if I died.
I did. I would.
For a minute.
I have my petitisms. But no, in seriousness, those are really good. Environmentalism, absolutely. Yeah, those are good ones. Marriageism.
Marriageism. Oh yeah. I really do want to look in this year into more of the environmentalism and activism in things, as far as like for a cause and it could be for the environment or for animals or something like that. Not like Herm said earlier, not necessarily political, but just for a cause. I'm gonna pick a cause, like really work to support that this year.
Well, from a left-hand path perspective, that's very important to me from what I learn and from what I feel, because there's so much action in left-hand pathism. Ooh, there it is. That's because I'm new to left-hand path as a thing, but I think it's as a process. I've been doing it my whole life probably, but we act so much on exalting ourselves and becoming better versions of ourselves, which is very important. But one really good way to do that is through actions that help others. Now, I know there's a difference in Satanism for that, which I don't like.
Yeah, that one thing that
That's-
didn't resonate with me about the people. There's only certain people that should matter to
Yeah,
you.
I have a problem with that one.
I do have a problem with that. I think, of course, like I'm going to care more about you or somebody that I'm intimate with in a friendship or family.
Yeah.
That I get, but like as a whole, I still feel like
People should have inherent value, in my opinion.
people should have value. Yes.
And it's okay. See, that's one piece that we disagree with. Doesn't make it bad. It's just something we do differently, and I'm pretty adamant about. That is one of the main things that prevents me from moving forward with the Satanism specifically. But other versions of Left Hand Path, not so much.
Oh. Yeah. Hey, baby.
Activism, yeah, we need to do more of that. We used to do stuff. We did Out of the Darkness, the first Out of the Darkness walk ever in Virginia Beach.
Oh, that's something that's really, I'd love to get
Same.
involved in that. It's for the suicide prevention. I would really like to get back into that.
We tried to volunteer at the shelter and stuff, but it took a year to get into the class, and then when they had it, it was while I was at work in another state.
Agreed,
So,
Dragon.
That's a pain.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be
That's-
public
you know,
activism either.
That's the other thing I was just thinking about, so I'm glad Dragon Dancer said that. That's
That's
too cool
really
because
a good point.
we were riding down, and I know it doesn't seem like much, but we were coming down Pine Island, and I just looked over. There's a bird in the ditch, in what looks like really clear water, rainwater, bathing itself, and then it's just littered with trash all along the side of it. And we need to be more physically active. Why not grab our stick and walk down the side of the road and pick up trash?
the trash? Yeah.
It's not expensive. It's good workout. It'll help me with my arm mobility issues. That we could do. We could even just do it locally. There's a really satisfying video in India about this group of people that go around cleaning out waterways, and it's like 10 of them, and they go in and they get an entire river moving again from cleaning it.
Wow, that's pretty freaking
And then there's
cool.
this other dude, and I don't know if he's in U.S. or Canada. I think he's like in the northern U.S. I just can't remember anymore, and I have to find him. He's on my YouTube, and he goes around unclogging storm drains and helping water move appropriately and preventing. But he does it to prevent like floods and stuff. And he'll go around and clean a drain out and it just completely fixes whole ecosystems that way. That's cool.
That's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, he'll wear the rubber overalls that come up to your chest that are really, and he'll get in the water, and it's so crazy.
I want to watch some of that.
I
Is
wouldn't.
it on YouTube?
Yeah. I don't know that I would do that here with the alligators, but
Autism, yes.
that's an ism. That is a very good
That's a very good
activism. Yes.
Autism.
That is a very good point. I'm really, really glad you said that. It's not just like mass group activism. It's doing little things in the community. I like that. I did not consider that before.
And privately too, I think.
Just do it.
Someone mentioned just do it. Yep.
Like we can just take the car out. We can go to the lounge and just walk down the street a little bit and pick up trash. Like make it look pretty. And that also helps with the one thing that Don Webb talks about in the Left Hand Path guide, and that is get out and explore the areas of where you live and know where things are. Know where the canal is. Know where the ditch is. Know where the lake is. Know where the woods are. Know where the roads go. That's something that's really important to know those things. So that's very cool.
Your friend Mystic Manny is watching, Miss Tina.
Nutella!
Do you want to say hello to him? Tina would like to say hello to Mystic Manny. That is her favorite person. And she says she miss and love you, Mystic Manny.
That is true, Huron, which I think that's really, really good and really important. We can kind of put that back into a way that makes sense.
Nutella's big.
Furry Rage, I don't know if I can handle that. I'm still too chicken. And
Ooh, swarm with gators.
Nutella! I
The
don't need
gators
to.
aren't so bad. Oh.
No, thank you. I'm sure you can just boop them on the nose and they go away, right? That's one of the reasons why I'm a little afraid of kayaking sometimes, even though I really want to go kayaking again.
They're just fascinating how they look, the gators. Like their bodies and their scales, and they do look prehistoric.
I was just watching one of those disturbing crime, Mr. Ballin, where a kid got attacked by a gator and rolled over, and it was very crazy at Club Med in Mexico.
Ooh.
He survived. It was a really cool story.
It is really raining. Like,
And it's
good.
not supposed to rain this time of year. I don't know what's happening.
It's like everything's off. It usually doesn't rain here
In the winter.
in the winter. Tina, what's your
Ah,
concerns
we still haven't
today?
done Tina's concerns.
We have got to do a YouTube segment for Tina and her concerns. What are you concerned about today?
I know one of
sweetie?
her concerns this morning.
Yeah. She wasn't being pet enough.
Not only was she pawing and clawing at me, but I got up to move because she was being so demanding, and she started barking at me until I sat down and pet her. So Tina is concerned that she's not getting the attention she deserves.
Me either, Home Witch. Not for me.
Yep. That's too funny.
Tina's very concerned about the amount of attention she was getting today. Do you have any wisdom for the week? Pets more. Well,
Nutella.
Thank you, sweetie. Thank you.
I don't belong on the floor. Yeah. Oh
Tina
my
is
God.
Tina is smart, and Tina is like
She's a good
a
dog.
hero. She's our protector. She
She is.
about a year ago, little Finn
My fault.
had gotten out the door and was like running around the house, and
He
Tina
was out for about an hour and I didn't even know.
kept barking.
Yeah, she was barking at me and running from window to window as Finn was running around the house
To alert
us that he was outside so we could get him and bring him in.
She's
He
a
could have been hurt.
protector. She's a mama. Yeah.
He could have really been hurt.
She's a good mama.
So, yeah, I am going to go kayaking again. We did once at Barefoot Beach and got out with the dolphins, so I really want to do that again. I will not paddleboard, though.
I want a paddleboard.
With gators?
Well, not with gators, no.
At the beach, maybe.
At the beach, yeah.
With sharks?
Probably not with sharks. I don't know much about them, but probably not.
Yeah. Kayaks. Kayaks feel a little safer, I'm just saying. So, but anyway. So that's kind of the deal. Those are our isms.
I'm glad you brought that up. That's a good thing to think about.
Yeah.
Isms. It makes you think about.
I haven't really
Some
sat
good stuff.
down and just like said through them. Like left-hand pathism, forgot about that. Activism, forgot about that.
Environmentalism.
That's a new one.
How would you put being present into one? Presentism? That doesn't make sense.
Mindfulnessism.
Mindfulnessism.
Mindfulism.
Mindfulism. Yeah.
Meditation and mindfulness, absolute requirement to successful existence, in my opinion.
Hey, cheeky. Hey, your baby.
But yeah, she really is special.
She's a baby.
Any other isms that we missed? I still don't Quakerism.
Quakerism! Woo!
I wasn't sure if that was an actual ism, but it's an ism.
Yeah.
Anything can be an ism.
Santaism? Did we say Satanism? Quakerism?
So we did say
Paganism?
Kelvin shared Satanism.
And then his was Sinisterism.
Sinisterism.
I wanna hear more
That's
about that.
one I would need to. Yeah. I know. Interesting. The Latin term for your left hand is sinister.
Really?
Sinistra, which is evil or bad or mal, which means like just mal, not bad as in evil bad, as in malaligned or inappropriate.
Teslaism.
That's not okay, Dragon Dancer. I didn't know that, and now I can't go to the beach. Thanks. I'm just kidding. I can go to the beach.
Electricalisms. Just kidding. I'm being silly now, but sustainabilityism. It's not really. That didn't work, does it?
Yeah, I think you're just making shit up now.
Yeah. Well, mostly crocodiles, but the occasional gator likes to stroll on the beach. Ooh. No, thank you.
Ma has her nose so far into my arm, I don't know how she's breathing.
So so the rest today we're going to be working on getting some cleaning done. We're going to try to set up a movie. Ziggy said 4 p.m. Central Time.
So
should be
5
back.
p.m. our time.
So 5 p.m. our time. On Discord, we're going to try to find a movie we can stream, like a campy horror, you just say?
Probably
a campy horror movie.
can't
We'll
be
put it-
horror.
We'll put it out on Discord, I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
Figure out what we're doing.
Yep.
Cool.
So my guess is 5 o'clock. If that's 4 p.m. 5 Central or 5 Standard Eastern. Shit. I'd say maybe 5:30 then would be our goal.
Yeah, by the time to start it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't want to be too late for people on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Just some
So if
fun.
you want to watch a campy horror movie, think in terms of Lamageddon and Sharktopus and Sharknado type. In Discord, we're gonna see if we can figure it out. Hopefully, Ziggy can help us out because we have a lot of trouble doing it. Ma, you're making
campy horror.
my arm is tired, baby.
Pastafarianism. Whoop whoop whoop. Spaghetti.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Flying
Pastafarianism.
spaghetti monster. Yes.
FSM.
Tricky sci-fi.
Hey,
Let's go.
let me get you.
Whoop, whoop.
Honey, I don't know why you feel like you're gonna
Ramen.
fall. You
Yes.
never let you fall.
Ramen.
I never let you fall.
Anything else that you want to talk about?
Oh, my baby.
Today? Or
No, that was it. Main thing was
That's
the isms.
good discussion and
Yeah.
topics and
Ramen.
ramen. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, T.
And I know we've been failing in doing a separate tarot stream, but life has been tiring because we're not doing tarot on the show anymore just because it feels really rushed and
Doesn't feel like a proper.
yeah, it's been a little
rating.
uncomfortable and just feels really rushed to me. So we're doing it separately
We will
in
do
a
it
tarot stream,
separately.
and we will do one. I swear. We're hoping to play some Dead by Daylight at some point too.
Yeah.
His noodly appendage.
The noodly appendage, yes.
Yeah.
So. Oh.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep. We had some really good conversations last night, which has kept my mind going all through today too. So that's probably where it comes from.
That kind of fed my soul. Yeah, that was good yesterday. Well, do we want to? Do we close the circle before we do our favorite part?
No.
Nope. Do a favorite part first.
Favorite part would be first.
All right.
So, yeah, we're going to, I swear to you, we're going to do some tarot streams separately. And since I'm home this week, just remind me, and maybe we'll do some like Monday or Tuesday.
Just jump
Well,
on and
yeah.
rando, play
Just
some games.
Play some Dead by Daylight and then do tarot in between like we did last time. It was really fun. And do some stuff like that. So we will do that. Pakak.
Oh, Pakak!
Ma, I just put you down. So we are going to go ahead and move on. I know there's lots of other things happening today, and we have a shit ton to do. Like I said, I will go to Discord after this probably, and get
Bettina.
whatchamacallit.
Pastatina.
Get on Discord and do while I'm finishing the fish tanks and stuff, and if anybody wants to continue chatting and talking for about an hour. But like I said, I'll be working the whole time, putting hoses out the door and all that kind of shit as we take those two down. But in lieu of that, let us end for today.
All right. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your Sunday with us. We appreciate the time in the community, and please check out all of these awesome creators, witches, and wonderfuls. Paranormal Witch, who had to work today on YouTube, and Lady Rose 819 on Instagram. She puts out blog posts every week that are very informative and interesting. Unexplained Possibilities were on YouTube and on Instagram, where you can check the interview with Miss Kayla. Excuse me, I can't talk today. And anything and anyone unexplained. It's awesome. I believe he usually goes and streams on Wednesday nights live. So just follow him on Instagram and YouTube, and you won't be disappointed. Ziggy Dreadful on Twitch. If you catch her playing a game, she's liable to ask you to join in, and it's always a lot of fun. And yes, it's awesome. Ziggy also does the horror movie streams. Adius Dade on YouTube and most social media, who along with the guy to my left, I think you're right on my screen, on your screen, Mystic Salon does a Friday night podcast at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Apocrypha. And content coming soon from Mystic Manny and Dragon Dancer. And we are Two Pondering Pagans on YouTube and Facebook. Thank you so much for stopping by. And may we now close our circle. I hope you have a safe, protected, awesome week, everybody. And
Yes, and so now we will go ahead and close. So do you want to do the closing? Might as well.
okay.
This is so we do closing a little bit differently. We don't go backwards and finish the whole circle and everything. We do it a little bit easier.
From the north, Widdershins to the east, undoing the circle that was. May it be open, but never unbroken. Be it so.
So mote it be.
Have a great week, everybody. Thank
Ramen.
you. Ooh, Mystic Manny 3933 on YouTube and Mystic_Minnie on Instagram. Thank you. We got to update and
we'll update that on the thingamabobber. And take care of that for you. And if anybody else would like to be on there,
please send us your stats.
Tell us, and we'll put
handles.
you on there.
We'll put you on there. We'd love to support everybody.
We're gonna move Mystic Manny out of the coming soon, so he's come already.
He has come.
He has come, and then we'll still have Dragon Dancer coming soon, and that's Furry Rage's problem.
And Furry Rage already come.
Y'all have a good day.
We're stupid.
Thank you.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.